Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to go around the shallows, see if we can't find any bass roaming, bedding, or whatever they're doing. They're kind of all over the place in this lake, so I'm just going to fart around and see. I know of one bass, but it was on a bed the other day. I'm not sure if it was already spawned out or not. I don't know a ton about bedding and stuff, so I mean I know some stuff, but I'm no expert. We're gonna see what we can do here. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna float around the shallows. We're gonna throw some jigs and baited jigs and some other stuff and wacky worms and see what we can make get them to bite. So come on for the adventure. There we go. Got him. We got him right off the bed. This is one I've been looking at for a couple of days now. I spooked him a couple times, quite a few times, because I went up too close. Not a giant. It's a nice one. Come here, buddy. Come here. I'm going to show you to the camera and I'll let you go. Promise. Got him. Nice looking fish. Beautiful looking fish. Wanted it right on top of my mouth. Look at that, right? Perfect. That's just textbook where you want to hook them. That hook just did a great job. Beautiful little fish here, right off the bed. I mean, I didn't really have to work too hard for this one, as long as I stayed back. Awesome looking fish. I stayed back quite a ways, and yeah, he wasn't spooked, so he hit it. Otherwise, before, was too close. I spooked him. He saw the boat, felt the boat, and wouldn't bite. Directly underneath the boat. All right. Well, I was going to throw the jig in there first, but I thought, well, maybe throw something a little less intrusive at first, and then go up higher than that. That's what I typically like to do, is go something a little bit less intrusive. So this wacky worm does just that. And green pumpkin, I'm gonna throw back up in there. Maybe there's another one. It's hard for me to see the bed from back here. I can see the bed, but I can't tell if there's any fish on it. So I'm gonna cast up there again and see if we can get another one. Maybe, I don't know if they're paired up or not, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, that fish is definitely not going to bite. Highly non-responsive. Let's find another one. See that, and there's one right here. Oh, there we go. There's a bed back. Oh, he's upset. He's upset. Get him in here. There was a bed in the back, further back, and I just saw him swimming out back. I'm like, oh, there we go. Awesome. Green pumpkin jig here. Put it on. The water is so clear. I figured they're probably going to see any kind of braid. So I just put it on my 17-pound fluorocarbon line here. Perfect. And there's a lot of weeds around here nearby too, so that kind of helps with strength in case I get tied up in the weeds, which I did and got them out. Not a giant, but Still fun to catch. He hammered the snot out of that jig. I don't know if I showed this, but when I rigged up this jig, so I was looking just for any kind of a finesse jig, but I needed a weedless one. I went looking around, and I only had like the Guggen Squad. This is the juicy jig, 1/4 ounce. And the reason why I went with this is because it's got a bigger hook on it, and it's more stout, so I can, since I'm in heavier cover. And this is just the Sevs Gear 3D craw. It's a 3-inch, this is 3-inch craw. And so the jig's in blue, green pumpkin color. This is watermelon red. So I'm gonna keep rolling with this and see how well it works. But that fish hammered it after I just switched off from that one fish that I was working on for probably about an hour. So I thought, finally, I'm just gonna move off. I didn't want the worm, didn't want the frog, the jig. I threw this jig in here too, and didn't want that. So I thought, well, moving on. Saw that fish swimming around, hammered it right away. And there's another fish in that area too. So there's a couple of beds. So there's beds like right out in there. There's a bed there. That one wasn't working, so I cast it over here. That one worked. So there's actually a handful of beds right out in this whole area here. So we'll keep trying. Wind's picking up on cue. So let's get back in there. Oh, heads up. Oh. They're munching the frog. I feel like it's Matrix time again. Oh, I stabbed my frog. My Sevs Gear frog got stabbed in the side. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was a big blow up. I got distracted. I heard a splash in the background behind me. Made me look. Oh my gosh, that was a pretty good little crash. There we go. Okay, got one. Oh, swimming at me. Oh my goodness. It's not a pike, it's bass. Oh, get in the boat. It's not a giant. Wow, what a fight, hey. For a little guy. He had me way out there. Whew, I'm out of breath on that one. Trying to keep him out of the weeds. That's a fun catch. Awesome. Oh, I see even better in the sun here. There we go. Sweet. On the good old Sevs Gear frog. I'll explain this frog a little bit more here. This frog, yeah, we'll get the fish back here and then I'll explain more on the frog. Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's get back down in here. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. Nice and easy. Is he gonna come up and jump? Nope. There he goes. Right off to the pads where he came from. Awesome. I've been really craving a frog bite for a while now. So I was gonna say about this frog. So I've thrown a lot of different frogs. Guggen, Spro, Terminator, you know, and a lot of them, Live Target. Live Target was the frog I first started on. All decent frogs, but this one so far has been by far the best. It's got good weight, you can cast at a distance, and it doesn't gain water easy. I mean, I'm sure after it gets beat up a bit and stabbed, but I've already been stabbed on this side here quite a bit. but it doesn't gain a lot of water. And also, the biggest thing for me is that sometimes the other frogs, they get hung up on those pads and stuff when the frog goes underneath the pad. So sometimes your line goes underneath the pad and the frog goes down. Sometimes this hook catches. Well, watch this. So slide down like that, does not catch at all. Look at that. It's beautiful. You can see like the aerodynamics there. The hook's tucked in right there, and it hooks. The hookup ratio is really good. The reason why I lost a couple today is it's totally on my fault, my error. But the Savage Gear frog has been, I think it's a DC frog, pretty good. Gonna keep throwing it, and obviously. By the way, favorite frog color? It's always this color, leopard. Sometimes if you want to throw, if your favorite color is white, black, go for it. I really only use 3 different colors. The leopard style here, which is most natural, which seems to work just about everywhere because it looks like a real frog, or black and then white. But I'm usually always using this one to start off with, unless something tells me otherwise. But yeah, well, we got a bunch more bites, so I think there's more fish in there. Let me get it back in there and see if we can land a couple for you guys, a couple more. There we go. Oh my goodness. Flying jig. Flying jig. We had a bite. He took me for a ride. Good grief. I think we found another bed. Yep. Man, that was aggressive. That was a bed, and he hit it right away. Ooh, he's upset. He is upset. Let's bolt flip him. Oh, that's a better fish. Yeah, it is. Look at this. That's a beautiful fish. Awesome. Oh, for a second there I thought I wasn't recording. Green pumpkin in for the kill for green pumpkin finesse jig in for the kill for bed fishing. Love that. Love that. Awesome. This Kistler rod, shout out to Kistler Rods here. This helium here, this thing's been phenomenal. Handled that fish like a dream. Here's another look at it. Kistler here. It's a 7-foot medium heavy. I don't know. I use this rod as 7-foot medium heavy for a lot of different applications, and I've got 17-pound fluorocarbon line on there right now, and it's working just amazing. Just amazing. So let's get this fish back though and get another one. Oh yeah, here we go. Give him a little drink here and a little send off. Awesome. Very awesome. Oh yeah, let's get another one. All right, well, a little bit of a change up here. I switched out the jigs from the Guggen to the Picasso. This is the Pro, or the shooter swim jig, sorry, and Green Pumpkin. It's actually Green Pumpkin Tiger, and then same colored craw from Savage Gear. This is the 3-inch Savage Gear 3D floating craw. So it's got a little cavity here, but that doesn't really matter to me. It's just I like the realistic craw pinchers here. I don't need a lot of flapping down there. I want it, since I'm throwing this around bedfish, I want to give them less to grab onto. They grab on the jig more. So, and this is still a big hook. So when I grab onto it, they've got the hook most of the time. So that's good. That's a big help. And the craw is still a watermelon red. So we're gonna fish with this. The other reason why I went through it is because it's a little bit easier to swim it through the cover than the other one. So, and that's what I really want right now. Some of the cover I'm putting it in is a little bit thicker, not too thick, but it's, you know, the other jig was still kind of hanging up a little bit. So this is going to be a much better option here. So I'm going to continue with this one. Oh my goodness, that was a dandy of a blow up. No, I just got thrashed. Oh, I had a feeling I was going to. I don't know how, but let's get back in there. Oh my goodness, the wind picked up. Let's see if he's still there. Here we go. Oh, you got it upside down. Nice little fish, bedfish. Another frogfish. Oh, yeah. Decent little fish here. Nice. Let him go. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for today. Had a lot of fun. When I was going up fishing shallow, I did not anticipate I was going to get the frog out. I just happened to see some pads and just thought I'd give it a shot. And we got a few on the frog. Had some pretty good blow-ups. I'm not sure if I showed them, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. I usually don't have a lot of luck like this this early in the season with frog fishing. It's hit or miss with me sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I catch it either really good or really bad. It's never in between. Well, today might be in between. So I don't know, had a lot of fun, caught a lot of fish doing you know, on beds too, when I didn't screw them up. A couple of them I got a little too close, spooked the fish. Oh, that's it, they're not going to bite after that. Maybe a little bit later, but I'm just going to call it right now. But yeah, the green pumpkin jig, we did catch one on the wacky worm right off the bat. That was a lot of fun. That was cool. But it was pretty much the green pumpkin finesse jig for around the beds. Awesome bait, because when they go and bite it, there's not a lot that they can bite onto without getting that hook. So that's a perfect little bait for bed fishing, I feel like, and it worked out great for me today. And the frog worked awesome. You know, when I didn't screw that up, you know, there's a couple times I got a little too excited to set the hook too soon, or I wasn't paying attention and didn't set the hook soon enough. But hey, that's how it happens. Sometimes when you're just going along, something gets your attention elsewhere, and then that's when the fish bite. Always happens, right? So, all right, guys. Well, had a lot of fun today. We did some bed fishing. We did some frog fishing. I mean, two really fun things to do around this time of the year, if you can make them both work out. And yeah, had a lot of fun. So I appreciate you all for watching. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. The ones I noticed that there's a lot of you who are watching and are not subscribed. If you really do like this content, please subscribe to the channel, support me, and support this channel, obviously. And yeah, I appreciate all of you. We'll catch you in the next video.